Welcome back to the Olga S. Pérez Show. I'm your host, Olga. How you doing? For those who are new, awesome to have you. And if you've been here before, welcome back, my love. Before we get started, let's start with the intro so you know what this and me and this show is all about. Hi, I'm Olga S. Pérez, coming at you live, unleashing the power of perspective, one reaction at a time. I've been a life strategist for over 20 years, and I'm here to share my insights on trending topics, current news, and music videos that we all want to talk about with love and humor. So let's see what Samson's spitting out. Let's hear it, shall we? Right? Are you ready? I have not seen it. This is my first time seeing this. And so let's see. I am live on the Boob Tube, on X, Twitter, and Rumble. Follow me there because you never know what's going to happen on these platforms. You know what I'm saying? All right, ladies and gentlemen, real raw reaction starting now.
Even as we are a nation of immigrants, we're also a nation of laws. Undocumented workers broke our immigration laws, and I believe that they must be held accountable, especially those who may be dangerous. That's why over the past 6 years, deportations of criminals are up 80%. And that's why we're going to keep focusing enforcement resources on actual threats to our security.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, shoot. Love me some Sam.
If you're illegal, we don't fucking want you here. I don't care if you're brown or if you got blonde hair. I don't care what color you are, it's all the same. If you're as white as Elon or dark as Cobby Lane, you do it legal. And if you don't, get the fuck out. Rule.
All right. I had to. Yeah. Hello. To me, that's just talking straight up. By the way, I haven't seen him in a while. And guess he got rid of his mullet. Looking good there, Samson. Like you're aging gracefully.
Rules keep our lives civilized, otherwise we lame, you do it legal. And if you don't, get the fuck out. Rules keep our lives civilized, otherwise we bug out. If we don't vet citizens at the entrances, and it's a recipe for disaster. We can't just let anyone in, that's crazy. They ain't just grabbing random people, they ain't just driving around and packing vans with Latinos. This ain't a haphazard attack on the Latin scene, it's cracking down on those who came through a passage that was illegal. I don't
The way he drops. I rewind a little bit every time, just for you, for me. You know what I mean?
A haphazard attack on the Latin scene, it's cracking down on those who came through a passage that was illegal. I don't see the issue, and most Mexicans don't either. It's always the younger crowd that's acting so eager. So fuck the kids, ask the parents what they see. If they're immigrants, I almost guarantee they disagree. See, there's no one more proud in this country than those who came to it and did it the legal way and made dough and attained the shit. Then they turn around and see this protest nonsense, all these posters for folks who didn't go through the process.
Oh, yeah, baby. And come on. I mean, this is just common sense. And I got a background where I used to, facilitate this process, by the way. And I've helped thousands of people. And it's so sad when they put so much time and effort. And I've seen people cry, at these, interviews that they have in immigration. Like, this shit is real. They're spending money. Most of them don't even have the money. They're borrowing money. Their friends or family. They go through so much shit, dude, and time and effort. Like, because I've seen it firsthand that Anyway, you get me? You get it. Let's go.
And they turn around and see this protest nonsense, all these posters for folks who didn't go through the process. My father-in-law came to this country with nothing, no money to his name, turned nothing to something.
Oh, he's married? I didn't know Samson was married. My father-in-law. What's up?
When he sees these videos of all the sudden destruction, he looks me in the eyes and tells me that he's fucking disgusted. You'll never see him in that crowd. It's just a bunch of kids holding up fuck ICE signs, but they don't know what they did. They don't even know who the hell was detained, and if you asked them, I bet they couldn't even tell you their names. It's fucking insane. There's no sense to be had, no thought whatsoever, no direction or path. If you're protesting being...
He's driving while he's putting this together. I mean, what? I mean, love it. Love the fact that he chose to pump out these lyrics, right? He's not missing a beat. I don't know, maybe he did it 3 or 4 times before he got it right, but like, how smooth in the car while you're moving. looking at you like we're really talking on FaceTime in my middle of my drive. Love the style. I've always loved his style. But this one, I don't think he's done one like this. Okay, we'll rewind.
No sense to be had, no thought whatsoever, no direction or path. If you're protesting being sent back to your country, then why the fuck would you be holding up the Mexican flag? Explain it to me.
Exactly! Like, who doesn't think that? Like, what are you doing? And what country could you ever do that in? Stop. Okay? Let's get real. Oof.
It doesn't make any sense to me. Who's the enemy? Your movement perplexes me. That's like breaking out of prison.
Your movement perplexes me. Sorry, I'm not saying it's funny. But you know what I mean? The way he's, it's kind of funny. You got to laugh, not to cry.
And going straight to the street and holding up a picket sign for the penitentiary. You know, I always been a firm believer in statistics. I always thought the numbers that you see are realistic. But I don't know. After the riots in LA, I think the unemployment rate is way higher than they say. Look at you, fucks.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Good heavens, Pete said. I think the unemployment rate is way higher than they say. Look at you, fucks. Good heavens, Pete said. Y'all been out in these streets now for several weeks, man. Y'all just doing it to do it. You don't even care that much. You ain't doing it for the cause. You just there to tear shit up. And what the
Absolutely. Oh my God. I don't mean to be repetitive. Ooh, I hope you guys are enjoying this because I am. Can you tell?
Doing it to do it. You don't even care that much. You ain't doing it for the cause. You just there to tear shit up. And what the fuck's with all the white people up in the mix? My people always gotta have something to fix. Did you ever think for one split second they don't want you there and you're just getting in the way of what they're trying to accomplish here? Don't worry, you don't have to face it alone. If there's a racial issue, we'll make it our own. You think screaming at the cops at the top of your lungs is gonna make them have a change of heart and drop all their guns? Screaming at the cops at the top of your lungs is gonna make them have a change of heart and drop all their guns. Like a scrawny little long-haired bony fucking white dude is gonna say some profound shit to an ICE agent and it's gonna
That's what I love about him. This skinny, scrawny white dude. Oh, mama. Oh, chill, baby. Oof.
Little long-haired, bony fucking white dude is gonna say some profound shit to an ICE agent, and it's gonna make him change his mind about his occupation. Like, you know what? You're right. This is racist.
I'll get you a job. I'll get you a job. I can get you a job.
Oh, no.
I can get you.
This is mental illness to me. I'm telling you. I'm not judging. We can have an opinion.
A good paying job. I could get you a good paying job.
You can give him a good paying job. What's the job? Think he would say something about it?
Put the gun down. I'll get
I'm all about peacemaking, but
you a job. You're fucking hired. Please, man.
Now look, I ain't heartless. I know that there's a lot of anger and pain this causes.
You are not
There's
heartless.
a lot of people that did no harm at all, but you gotta understand, dog, the law is the law, and breaking it with good intentions doesn't make it right. You ain't exempt from the consequences. You gotta pay the price. You should have thought twice before you did what you shouldn't, but I'm willing to bet that you knew the risk and you took it, and that's the problem. Why you came here in the first place. The fear of getting caught wasn't as worse as your birthplace.
Ow! Who hasn't come up with that? I mean, if they're fighting so hard, don't give me, don't take me. It must have been so bad. I don't know about you, but when you're being treated good, why would you try to fight? Like, how about you're like, okay, my bad, no problem, I'm out, I take responsibility. You know what I mean? There's just so much to be said. Oh my God, we can unpack this. That's what we're going to go to locals afterwards. Sorry, but not sorry.
That's the problem, why you came here in the first place. The fear of getting caught wasn't as worse as your birthplace. Just food for thought, instead of trying to elude the law. Maybe you should all be trying to solve the root cause. Why is it our duty to adjust our immigration? We ain't the ones to blame for the function of your nation. Instead of coming here and telling us we need to change, how about you try to start a movement in the country that you came from?
I just got chills on both my thighs. Both my thighs. In fact, there's plenty of research and the experts that will actually attest to the fact that it's actually better if they would stay where they're from and solve the issues. That's actually the betterment, even for their own country. Because everybody leaves and you don't have much of a country. But okay. I just don't want to keep interrupting, but I have to.
Is it our duty to adjust our immigration? We ain't the ones to blame for the function of your nation. Instead of coming here and telling us we need to change, how about you try to start a movement in the country that you came from? I know what you're gonna say, that's a hard sell. Corruption in the government and plus the cartel, those are big issues, something we need to sift and get through. And I'd be more than happy if we help fix it with you, but not.
Oh, yeah, see, I love that. Unity. We'll help you together. Like, whoa. Escaping is not the answer to anything. You got to face this shit. And especially like with bullies, right? With this cartel. Come on.
Issues, something we need to sift and get through. And I'd be more than happy if we help fix it with you, but not like this. Not by taking down our borders, but by giving you what you need so you can salvage yours. Military support and economic assistance to go to war with the forces that's threatening y'all's existence. It wouldn't be that hard for us to chisel off a piece. Look up a chart, dog. I mean, we've almost given y'all the least. So fuck it. We're already stuck in debt with trillions. So what's it gonna hurt to spend a couple extra billion?
Right. Billions that don't even exist. Don't get me started on the printing of money.
Fuck it, we're already stuck in debt with trillions. So what's it gonna hurt to spend a couple extra billion? Shit, in my eyes, helping our neighbors is critical. I'd rather give you residuals than Ukraine and Israel. We've given them hundreds of billions of dollars each. And you know how much we've given y'all? 3. I ain't saying that you need it or the beggars.
Chills again. You can't make me feel chills if there's something ain't right here.
I'm just saying that we spend a lot and we could lend support. I'm all for helping out the country to the south of us, but politicians never put their money where their mouth is.
Boom!
They always say they care, but they never give a fuck. They just put a ban.
That's my things, and everyone's still divided. Like, you can't. In today's day, at this point, with all the information that we have, and all the replays and videos, people cutting stuff up, putting them together, who said what, at what year, what time, all the presidents, all the politicians, That's where we're at. You can't take a side now because they're all lying.
Put their money where their mouth is. They always say they care, but they never give a fuck. They just put a band-aid on the cut, but never stitch it up. Even if you make it here, it doesn't change the fact that the rest of your nation remains in chains and trapped. The Mexicans I talk to love their country deeply, even though growing up in that bitch wasn't easy.
Yep.
They're grateful for the opportunity that we provide, but they remember where they came from and they love to see it thrive. So while you're protesting, put that on your piece of paper. You want the U.S. to help you make your country safer. But until then, if you're illegal, you can leave here. You don't want them there, and we don't want them here either.
Oh my God. See, if he didn't do it so perfectly, I wouldn't get these chills. And at that very last second, my entire body was like, shh. Samson, bravo, Samson. Because if you make it, I don't even have to agree. If you make me feel it, you did something. So that's all it is. I'm being honest. I'm being real, live, raw. No editing here, not scripted. First time reaction to this song. I'm looking forward to listening to it a few more times today, at the very least. Support my channel, because the more you support me, the more I'll keep coming back and giving you more of what you want specifically. Hey, I'm all about donors because you guys are my sponsors. So until very soon, hopefully, stay tuned. Smash that notification bell. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Love you. Thank you so much. Bye.